he say? What he say? Damn. Once I got my chili up, I'm like, broke bitch said something. Yo, baby daddy calling, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about it.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? As y'all always know, I'm always on the go. I'm always moving, so I have spawned in another city. I'm back in DC. My birthday's next week, so my friends have been trying to get me to come up here and spend some time with them for a minute. I'm finally up here, so we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take on the city, you know, so I'm gonna try to get some content. I've been working on this vlog for probably like 2 weeks. I'm probably just gonna start a whole new vlog at this point, so we'll see what happens. But we're going to Club 1BD tonight. I had to go to the store earlier because clearly I've been so busy. I forgot that it was actually like a color code, so we're supposed to be wearing all blue. I didn't pack nothing all blue, so I had to go slide and get me a fit real quick. So I'm gonna definitely show y'all the fit later. But waiting on everybody to get here, man. I'm waiting on all the guys about to go to dinner. Have a good time, man. Eat some good food, fellowship, you know what I'm saying, brotherhood and everything like that. And then we're gonna come back pre-game, you know what I'm saying, the whole crew gonna get together, and then we're gonna slide over to Club 1BD, man, and just have a vibe. I've never been, so basically the way that they explained it to me is basically like boiler room style. So if y'all into like the boiler room, like DJ set type style videos or like events, supposedly this is gonna be something similar to that. So you know what I'm saying, that's what we're about to be on tonight. So yeah, we tap in with y'all as much as possible. But nigga about to be 32, man, so I'm getting old. I feel old, but it is what it is. I'm blessed nonetheless though, cause you know, a lot of people ain't even make it to 32. Coming from where I come from, to be able to be where I'm at today, you know what I'm saying, working for myself, full-time entrepreneur. I get to work with people I love to work with, man, my friends. We do really, really good business. I get to help out a lot of different individuals and brands, like really take what they got going on to the next level. And so, you know what I'm saying, I'm forever grateful for that, and all the people that's helped me get to this point. So without y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. However, it's time for me to celebrate. All right, quick fit check, you know what I'm saying, before we step out. Had a slide of H&M, you know what I'm saying, get me a little shirt, you know what I'm saying, just a little pair of thieves, you know, tee underneath, you know what I'm saying, double stack on the chains, because y'all know how I do, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of wrist jewelry, nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying. Go shop, y'all check that out. Camo cargos, just some black shoes that's like, you know what I'm saying, super comfortable, the Nikes and everything like that. You know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep it real simple, real cool, you know what I'm saying, fresh braids. You know what I'm saying? The two braids, fresh lineup, and we're gonna step out just like that. You know what I'm saying? Some real cool, real player. You know what I'm saying? Real calm fits. But you know what I'm saying? That's what we on today. So off to the restaurant.
Looking back, her friends saying bow. I feel like Pac running around and how I get around. Stone cold, stunning on them way I put it down. They so motherfucking what? I don't do no follow up. Maybe I was trying to fuck. Maybe I should call her up. Maybe I should take my time. Maybe I'm a real mutt. Wop finna make them jump like we playing double dutch. Bring your bestie, this a double date. She fuck with girls too, but baby got her paper straight. Miss independent, like it's 08. She like the way I take charge. I just go 8. She got her hair.
All right, y'all. So I just made it back to Charlotte. DC was a vibe, man. I had a blast. It was good to see my people. I haven't seen my friends in a long time. A lot of my friends moved away and started their own lives. So we all kind of scattered all over the place. Majority of them are in DC, a couple in Houston, and just kind of scattered all over. So whenever we get a chance to kind of like link up with each other and, you know, just be in each other's presence, catch up on life and everything like that, like really like dive into, you know, all the things, man, it's always a great time. So I had a blast. I will say, you know, you never really know how much you need your friends until you kind of place in situations to where like you really need to lean on them. So yeah, that's kind of what this trip was for me. Like it was a vacation, but it was more so just a time for me to rest, kind of gather myself. I've been on go, man, for probably like the last year and a half with business and chasing my dreams. And sometimes you don't always get a chance to kind of like pause for a second and talk to your friends. And separate from a phone call or FaceTime or a text message, like obviously we do those things, but it's different when you can kind of like be in the same room, breathing the same air as them, and y'all can just kind of let go of the stresses of the world and just kind of you know, bask in the glory of each other's presence. So I had a great time. Definitely definitely got to give back a little bit more often. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna be able to do that. But in the meantime, now is prep for my birthday. So my birthday's in a couple days. It's Monday. My birthday is actually this Friday. I got some things planned Thursday, but I am struggling because normally I'll do like a whole like photo shoot. It'll be some content. It'll be some video stuff. And I normally do it myself. Because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do any of it. So I don't have no clothes. I don't have no outfits. So I gotta go to the mall, try to get me something. Try to like last minute cram a photo shoot in. We'll see how that goes. I try to do a little bit while I was in DC just because I had people that can kind of take the pictures for me. And if you're a photographer or videographer, you know it's always hard to hire somebody else to do something that you do for whatever reason. It ain't even like that you don't want them to do it, just like that part of your brain just be like, I can do it myself. And so trying to put my pride and my ego aside to like actually find somebody to kind of like help me out with the content and everything like that. So I'm sure I'll probably connect with some of the connections that I have here and see, you know, what that availability looks like. But if not, man, y'all gonna get the vlog content anyway. So I'm gonna try to take the camera with me as much as possible. I did take a break, so I'm not working as much over this next like week until probably Monday of next week. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if I can stick to that because I work 24/7, man. So it's I can't really take no days off for real, but I'm gonna try my best to not take no bookings or anything like that during this time so I can really focus on myself. And you know what I'm saying? Celebrate, you know what I'm saying? 32. You know, who would have thought? 32 years old, man. A lot of changes, a lot of big things coming, a lot of announcements that I still have to make, which I will share at a later point. But as of right now, I'm just trying to have some fun. As they say, let your hair down a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? Just prepare for 32, man. Chapter 32 is gonna be a great one. A lot of like major life changes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll fill y'all in more and more as the days go with, you know, what that's gonna look like. I'm trying to document some of those things and I really want to put it into something that's like really, really special for everybody to like digest and everything. Side or like fun fact, I'm like big into documentaries. I watched a ton of documentaries, just like especially sports docs and stuff like that. I don't know what it is about documentaries that just like captures my attention. Maybe it's probably the storytelling element of it. And a lot of my brain is built around like storytelling and telling other people's stories. This particular documentary is telling somebody else's story, but I'm a part of it. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be something very, very special, but it's probably not gonna come out until much, much later. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of document this because you know what I'm saying? Who would have thought? But, you know, obviously I'm saying a lot without saying a lot. So pardon me for the yapping. But yeah, man, I'm working on this. I'm working on this documentary and I'm excited to share it with y'all. But in the meantime, I have to work tonight. It's probably going to be the last day that I'm working this week. I've already told them. So I have to get this content out for my clients and make sure like those obligations are taken care of. And then after that, sayonara, boy. Your boy is on vacation. Don't call me, don't text me, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? We outside with it, and I'm excited to be surrounded by the people that support me here as well. Because even though like some of my closest friends and stuff aren't in Charlotte, I do have really close friends here that I've built relationships with. Some of the people that I spend my time with for the most part are really like they treat me very, very well. They make sure like, you know, everything that I need is taken care of. If I need help with anything or you know what I'm saying, just want to hang, you know, get out the house. You know, a lot of them are always available for me. So I'm excited to kind of be in the space with them in a different capacity because nobody ever really sees me turn up for real. They always see work mode me. So, or I'm like super chill. But my birthday is always the day where I like throw all of that stuff out the window. Birthday we lit. I'm gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be recording, man. I'm gonna just be like living in a moment for as long as I possibly can, cause you know you don't know how many birthdays you gonna get, and not to make this whole thing dark or anything like that. It ain't that. It's more so just like you start to appreciate life when you get to a certain age. You appreciate life a little bit differently. So these birthdays mean a little bit more than they used to. Where it's like back in the day, you in your early 20s, you like, I can't wait till next year. You know what I'm saying? Now you start to slow down a little bit. At 30, man, you start to look at birthdays like, wow, grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like the humbleness that comes behind the age, the wisdom that comes behind the ages and experiences. It's the combination of the two. So yeah, man, I always pray that everybody has a good circle around them. Check on your strong friends for sure. It's been a lot of like situations around here that's been making that statement a little bit more prevalent because you just never know what nobody going through. But yeah, man, make sure your support system is super solid and y'all checking on each other. Y'all pour into each other. Like, make sure those relationships are super, super healthy and everybody's benefiting from it, not just, you know, one person. If you got one-sided relationships, that's not a relationship. That's a transaction for real. So get rid of the transactional relationships, build you some relationships that really pour into you and make your spirit feel calm, if you know what I'm saying. So and you just grow from there, and everybody help each other get to the next level. So I'm excited for my birthday. So yeah, I'll probably see y'all then. All right, what's good with y'all, man? My birthday just passed, man. I had a blast, surrounded by family, loved ones, longtime friends, man. Some that showed up, man. We've been friends for about 20 years, man. So blessed nonetheless. I didn't really do too much, man. I went to dinner. I went out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We drank a little bit. You know what I'm saying, to just celebrate it. At 32, man, I ain't really trying to do too much these days. I'm really just trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, bask in the moment a little bit more. So yeah, man, I had a blast. I'm trying to wrap up this vlog. I don't know how I'm gonna close it. However, what I will say is, you know what I'm saying, let people celebrate you. I know for some of us that are like me, that are super independent, we've been doing everything ourselves for majority of our lives. It's hard to kind of like put that independence down, man, and just kind of like let people that's surrounding you just like celebrate you and just pour into you, and then just show you how much they appreciate you and everything like that. So that's kind of what this birthday felt like for me. And you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to embrace that a little bit more, man. It's definitely hard to do for sure, but you know what I'm saying, y'all can do it. So as always, man, y'all stay blessed, y'all be easy, you know what I'm saying, love.